Hi guys, this is Yuli again. I hope you guys are doing all right today. Today I'm gonna show you where I live. So this is my view for today. This is my yard actually. Um, Today I want to just give you a little bit of tips and advice about the good Filipina and bad Filipina to looking for. Um, okay. First of all, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and also for believing on my opinions. It's really mean um really I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And for those new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I really appreciate it. It makes my heart really melt that you guys are really like my videos and stuff. um and this is my new camera actually, and I'm just really happy that now I have a camera that I can make a video with, so can talk about more stuff with you guys. And I hope you guys are bearing with me because I'm not always here to make a video, as because I'm also busy on my work, and I appreciate the patience and everything. Okay, today guys, I just want to share my tips and advice about the good Filipina and bad Filipina. Okay, I know some of you guys are married to Filipina and you know already their personalities. And to those who is looking for their soulmates and still interesting of learning about Filipina personalities or characteristics. Okay? So I want to talk about first the good Filipina. So what we need to look for the personalities of good Filipina. I know it's not easy guys whenever you just met a person and everything like that. So that's why I want to specifically talk about this stuff. Okay? But first of all, each of us is individuals. So each of us is different personalities. It's not only from Philippines, it's also from all over the world. So it's not only from Asia. Each of us need to find someone that can connect with our same personalities. So if you're looking for serious relationship or partner in life, first thing that you need to look for is the person that can laugh with and the person that has chemistry as you have. I think that's the most important thing. And you it's that's what I said. I mean, um all over the world, every each of us is different. So you have to find someone has the same interest as you do. This same, like for example, if you have to find someone that like music like you do, you have to find someone has interest of playing badminton for example, or baseball, or likes watching sports, anything that has the same interest as you. And also, it's very important to find someone that can communicate physically and verbally with you. That's very important on a relationship because I learned that. And also, you have to this is the number for me. That's number one thing. You need to find someone that has a very good chemistry in you, very good chemistry between you and that person, because that's the main key on a relationship. If there's none of that, the relationship is gonna be broken because it need those chemistry to work anything in relationship. Okay, so let's go to a Filipina, good Filipina. So, whenever you met a person in personal or online, of course, you will have to ask them anything and blah 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 blah. Just this is my base on my experience and in our neighborhoods in the Philippines. Okay, so on my base, I'm basing the good Filipina on my experience. I think the good Filipina is the one who is very, very, what's it called, contented in life. So, for example, if you met her in person and you offer her to go on a expensive restaurant, and she will say, yes, and I'm gonna go there with my family, blah blah. So that's not good, right? You have to look for someone who is, whenever you told her, let's go to this restaurant, of course, your first time there, you don't know anything, right? So if she is a good one, she's gonna tell you, no, we're not going there. We need to go on this restaurant. It's a good restaurant, but it's not as expensive as the one that you want to go in. So it's because we live in the Philippines and we know the place which is expensive and not expensive. So we know anything. So we can tell you everything, where to go, the cheaper and not cheaper, because we are from there. So basically, if we are a good person, we will bring you to the place that you can save your money. So second thing is, if she is a good Filipina, she is worried about your money, because she is gonna base that, she will gonna think about it like, hey, if this person is gonna be very serious about me, the money that is he is working on for like long time, and he's just gonna waste it for this stuff, and he doesn't know anything about Philippines. So it's very important. And the good Filipina will appreciate your simple things that you're gonna give her. She will, for example, if you just give her like 5 peso worth of something, she will jump to joy because she appreciates it. And also, look for those Filipina who is, they have a simple life. What's it called? They are they are contented on simple life. They're not too high. Um, what's it called? They're not too high on looking for something. You know what I mean? Like, because they're not like materialistic kind of stuff. They're like contented on their life. They can eat 3 times a day, and they just looking for love. They will be contented if you bring them somewhere and they're just happy with it. They will not complain about it. But just note though, if you're looking for good Filipina, make sure that she's not faking it. If she is like, oh yes, I love the baseball, or I love the basketball game, and make sure that she is not faking that she love it. And you can tell by just looking at her reactions. Just don't say anything, just make sure. Basically, just observe before you jump into very deep relationship. And of course, it's gonna involve money. The good Filipina, if she is looking for love, she is going to not ask you for anything. She's not gonna ask you for money, no matter how much poor she is, because the good Filipino people has a very good heart, and also they will value, like, like they have respect, they have a good values, and they will not take advantage of other people. I call that pride, because I'm kind of person who is protecting my family. So if you treat other people bad, it will go back to you. So that's just my personalities. So I'm basing those people that I know that also a very good person, never ever do that. So they will just like be with you, no matter if you have money, no matter if you don't have money, as long as you treat them decently and respect them as a human being. And I think that's the good Filipina that you should looking for. And of course, you need to look for that Filipina who is contented of whatever she is wearing or whatever that she has in her life. She is not looking for more. But also same time you have to look for someone who is contented but good on money, but also smart about money or about things. I call it street smart. Like value money and not spend it for anything else that just not important. So if you find anything that is just constantly just want, hey, let's go shopping and everything like that, no, stay away from it. Just look for someone who is like, generally it's not depend on like, hey, she's from the province or she's country girl or she's from the city. It depends on a person really. But mostly the people from the province, they grow up in the province, they don't see much of technology stuff. So they have those naturally grown up attitude from their parents, and atmosphere around them while they're growing up. And those kind of stuff, it will never change, even though if you go in the city or far from your own community, you will never change because that's how you grow up. So it's up to you if you change or not. But my advice is just observe first before you say I love you to a person. Okay, now that's what we talk about. That was a good Filipino side. If you have any question, just let me know, okay? Because I don't know if I tell you everything about the good Filipina. And let's talk about the bad Filipina side. Okay, the bad Filipina, there's so many stuff. But of course, it's not all the Filipinas is bad. It's not all Asian peoples are bad. Just some. So, the bad Filipina. Okay, you guys, if you met someone in person or in website, they will tell you everything that hurtful, sad word to get your money. Because I heard that a lot from the people, blah blah blah. They will tell you, oh, my mom, I'm starving, and blah blah blah. You know what? You feel sorry, right? And then you're like, oh, I'm gonna send someone like probably 1,000 peso, which is, let's say, 1,000 pesos, like 20 bucks. And for you, that's very very small amount. But that's the starting. If I were you, I will put them on test. If they're good person though, and they really like you, they will stay in contact with you no matter if you send or not. But put them on test. If they still talking to you after you don't give them anything, and that person probably is telling the truth. Okay, so this is the thing. I knew Filipino people for based on my experience, and also I saw it on my own eyes. So if they talk to you in the internet, in a website or wherever it is online, they will ask you money and tell you, hey, I don't have food for tomorrow, I don't have a load for my cell phone, I cannot talk to you in the internet cafe because I don't have money, I don't have a work, and we're so poor, blah blah blah. And of course you feel sorry. If you send them money, as much, even if it's very very little amount, you know what they're gonna do at first? They're gonna celebrate. They will celebrate the money that you give them because they're not starving. Think about this. They survive without knowing you. They will survive without you sending them anything. And that's the truth. So don't be fooled. If you're looking for serious relationship, don't be fooled. But if you're looking for just a fun, then it's up to you. The bad Filipina, whenever you meet them, they're gonna tell you, hey, nice to meet you. And first, Look at their phones, look at their purse, look at their clothes, look at how they look like. Because first thing that she's all gonna open her mouth, you know already that she's telling a lie. She has an iPhone, she have a Galaxy, so Samsung. If she has a good branded shoe, good branded T-shirt or whatever it is, and she doesn't have a job. So, what is she doing? Guess what? She's asking money online to people. But not all the Filipina. Of course, some of the Filipino people are working hard to get their dreams to become true. So I know there's a lot of good Filipino out there who is very, very good heart. But there's also a lot of people who is only using someone to reach their dreams or using someone to um, get money, you know. The thing is, Filipino people are very, very family oriented and they have a very, very good heart and loving people. But country is very poor, but I'm not talking about a country is very poor that really, really poor, because Philippines is not poor country that much. It's just corrupt. So there's many poor places, and then the thing is, it's once they, for example, they work hard, and then they scam people for once, and then after they scam people for once, they're like, hey, we did it for one day, and guess what, how much we make money. So um that's not good. I called it addiction. You lose your good personality, and you lose your pride, you lose your dignity, and you lose your respect to your own country, and you lose your respect to your own fellow Filipinos, because that's shame, you know. You can work hard and have respect to your own self instead of selling yourself online or selling yourself to other people or rely yourself to other people. I know they will say, it's none of your business if I will just scam other people. Yes, it is. Because I am Filipino and I am sad to hear every time that people see me and they're like, oh, you're just using that person. Oh, you're just using this. Oh, this and that. And I know there's so many Filipino people who is having the same problem as me. That everybody seeing me or seeing them, telling them, you're just using that someone. Even though we are here because of love. We are here because we love our freaking husband. But that's already gone because people generally thinking that we're just using them because of some people who is using other people. So that's terrible. So if you met someone and you've seen a red flag right away, stay away. Do not do not. Mm-mm. And as I just said, never ever send money to someone you just met, because that's a very bad scammer using you, because they're just gonna celebrate the money that you send them instead of you're like thinking about, oh, she is so poor and she need a food for today, and blah blah blah. No, she's not. No, she is not starving. Some of them is starving, probably is true, but you cannot tell the difference anymore because there's so many people who is lying, and it's really, really makes me sad, you know. And then also, I'm just gonna correct though, age is doesn't matter, because if you find someone that you really love, it doesn't matter how old she is or how old he is. If you're clicked by each other, that means you are best friend in crime, you know. So the thing is, the bad Filipina, if you ask her, hey, let's go what's it called? Let's go to the beach. Let's go walk on the sand. She will be like, no, I don't want to walk in the sun because she doesn't love you, you know. She's just like, oh, I don't want to go walk in the sun. I mean, I'm just forcing myself to be with you so I can go to your country and get your, you know, whatever you have. And the bad Filipina is gonna be obsessed of you marrying her. So she's gonna constantly asking, no, um, when you gonna petition me, when you gonna marry me, blah blah blah, because she's ready to go where you are and then just leave your ass, just just like that. And also, there's so many people asking me question, why is the Filipina is jealous? Okay, there's the thing. They think you think that you're jealous because they love you. No, they are insecure if you talk to other person that is good Filipina because they're bad Filipina. So they make you believe that they're jealous of you because they love you. But no. They jealous of you because they don't want you to send money to the other person. And they don't want you to be distracted to other good Filipina because they want you to be fooled by them. So this is their scam. And then many people don't understand it. I mean, I know that if you see a Filipina, you'll be like, oh, they're so beautiful, they're so exotic. But beware, please. Observe first before you jump into any relationship. There's so many horror story out there, and you know that. There's, oh my goodness. Uh, and the bad Filipina, they don't care about you physically. I mean, they will hug you, affectionate with you, but you can tell on their expression and their reaction and their eyes that they're just lying because they're just trying to get you to get their green card or to get your money or your retirement or whatever it is. The genuine one, the good Filipina, no matter how tired she is, she's gonna taking care of you. For example, if you stay in the Philippines for 1 month and you met someone who is good Filipina, and then you just text her, I don't feel good, and then she will like, hey, I have something for you here. This is a herbal medication or this is a medication. I'm gonna drop it there and then just say good, say bye. I'm just gonna drop it to your house, or she's gonna bring you some medicine, or she's gonna cook for you. Those kind of stuff is very important, and that is the good Filipina material, wife material. She's gonna massage you, she's gonna taking care of you, and she will do everything to show that she is truly loving you. But also don't be fooled, because the bad Filipina can do everything. But always make sure you observe her, because you can really tell a person, the genuine person who is telling the truth, and the one who is not. So please beware, and also just observe. And if you love to have fun in the Philippines, just have fun for a while until you meet someone. Don't be rush, and don't be so too nice, because being too nice lead you to very very terrible situation. Very terrible situation. Because I heard a lot of horror story, like there's this person. He went to the Philippines for the first time and spent only on a one person that he's talking to online. That's terrible. Never ever do that. Because you're wasting your money, emotion, everything else to one person who doesn't deserve it, and also who doesn't appreciate you as a human being or as a person. He's just using you to get whatever she wants, make you believe that she likes you. That's what they do. I mean, make you believe that they truly, truly care for you. But nope, they don't. So you better wake up and just observe the culture, the attitude, the characteristic of a Filipina or Filipino, and the family and the person that you find online and person that you met on person. Never send money, because if she really likes you, she find way to talk to you. If she doesn't like you, she will cut you just a second because she's just using you. So thank you so much guys for listening to what I'm saying here today, and I hope that you still gonna subscribe on my channel and believe on what I'm saying and my thoughts on Filipino. I'm Filipino. um, I appreciate it so much that you guys stick with me, and see you soon, and hopefully that I'm gonna bring you to my journey again back to the Philippines and back to Cambodia, and hopefully I'll see you soon in Laos. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.